weekdays. This is Ray. Today is Saturday, December 6, 2025. For me, another day of learning and growing and resting. Hope that you, family, friends, and loved ones are doing well and staying safe. So, got back a little bit late last night. Took me roughly 3 hours to get home after work. If you haven't been watching my previous videos, I am currently working in a different location than where I live. I'm just been recently promoted. It was in October, and soon I'll be taking over operations in a new city. And so, I'm looking forward to when everything's finalized. I put my house on the market right before Thanksgiving. Traffic's been a little bit slow. Hopefully it'll pick up this month, and I'll be able to sell it this month. But if not, I'm willing to go through at least February, March. If it's still on the market, then I'll probably just go ahead and rent it out. But the past 5 weeks, I've been driving back and forth between my new location and where I used to live, and I still work there. I think until the end of the year. That's the plan. We'll see how things works out. Hopefully there won't be any delays causing me not to take over the position by the beginning of the year. But, I'll do what I need to do in order to continue to support the office that I'm working for now. It's been a little bit rough, going back and forth. I leave on Tuesday, come back on Friday. I'm living in a hotel each week. Really the hardest part, I would say, is just knowing what to prepare, what to bring, because I do wear business attire, and I have medications, of course, I need to take, but also having breakfast on Tuesday. I leave very early, so for the past weeks I've been stopping for breakfast, but I said, I just need to figure out a way to make something to eat prior to leaving, and even if it's a little bit on the cold side, that's fine. I just need to eat something with my medication. So, so that hasn't been bad. I've tried. Let me see. This is week number 5. I've tried 4 different hotels just to see which one that I prefer. It has the best amenities for my needs. I still hadn't found one. I'm going to try a new place next week and see if that one's good. And if it is, I'll probably just stick with that for the rest of the year. I've been budgeting like normal. What's good about the time now is that, yes, I am a homeowner, but I'm renting a place in my new spot, and they gave me 2 months free, so November and December. As you might be able to tell, you may or may not be able to tell, because I'm paying for hotels, that I've incurred more expenses over the past 5 weeks, and it's been working out. What I've been doing is I charge everything on one credit card, and then normally at the beginning of the following week, after all the pending charges have been cleared. Excuse me 1 second. Got a blowing nose. Yeah, so after the pending charges have been cleared, then I just go ahead and pay off the credit card. I'm racking up a lot of points, which is good, but I'm also racking up a lot of miles on my car, and some wear and tear on my body. But I hadn't had a weekend where really I was in a lot of pain. Maybe the first weekend. I've been pretty good with making the back and forth trips. It's twice a week. I am going to take off Monday like I did last week, and take care of the things that I can only take care of during the weekdays, and then I'll be back at work Tuesday through Friday. It's I'm starting to feel more like I'm at home, but there's still so much to do. I kind of have a walking path between the rooms. There are a lot of boxes I need to break up, to cut, and to get rid of. I'm going to work on my guest bedroom later today. I'm going to rest up this morning. I had already got my groceries and everything, filled up my gas tank in anticipation of driving back next week. I'm going to do some laundry, but that's really about it. I think I should be able to do some damage to the guest bedroom, at least have more space in there, because that's the room that's the fullest. Next to my living room in the background, that's a laser level for when I'm hanging up paintings and whatnot. So yeah, I wish I had more of something to talk about. I guess, going back to budgeting is I hadn't had any issues there. I hadn't been overspending. I'm spending within my means. I'm down to the last $825 of my personal loan, which looks like I will be able to pay off this month. There's a small possibility that I want to take on more debt to do some repairs to the house to, make it even more inviting. I held off on painting it, but I believe that if I do get it painted, that it will help sell quicker. I'm going to talk to my realtor about that. And there's some minor repairs on the front windows that need to be done. As a matter of fact, I know the HOA said they're going to take care of it, but they're kind of taking their sweet time, and they said they'll reimburse me for it if I go ahead and do it myself. So I'm meeting with painters next week to get an estimate. I got an estimate before. It was a couple of grand. See if I can get something a little bit lower, and I think that's gonna be it. Maybe some other minor repairs, but the area that the home is in is still attracts a lot of people. So it's a very expensive part of the town that I live in. I was fortunate to get it when I did, because during the pandemic, there were a lot of people who worked from home, and people from New York and from California. They all moved to the area, and they were buying homes up with cash. When I bought my home, Zillow was in the process of unloading a lot of properties. I'm not sure if y'all remember that, but I was able to find one, and it was at a really good price, all things considered, and was within my budget. So, I went for it. So that was at the end of December 2021. Now it's December 2025, 4 years later, and I'm in the process of selling it. Didn't think I'd be selling it this soon, but the job opportunity came up, and I'm here now, and I'm in a lower cost of living area, making more money, which is great. But I'm not going to, just because of that, I'm not going to spend more. I'm not going to live an extravagant life or anything. I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing, is paying off debt and prepare for retirement, which looks like 15 years, 20 years. That's what I'm, preparing for. But anyway, I'm not sure if you got anything out of this video, if you even made it this far. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll post my videos. You can find me at youtube.com/@nightoffmybudget. As always, thank you for watching. Take care.